The alcohol, no beer goggles there. Okay, so Michael Sam's new bosses, apparently they did not know that the NFL recruit would be filming with Oprah for this new documentary, and they're not so happy about it, huh?
Yeah, Lynn, you probably should tell your bosses. Just a heads up to the St. Louis Rams would suffice, especially if you want to make the team. According to ESPN, the Rams had no clue about Michael Sam's docuseries, and some of the players believe it. They believe it could be a distraction. Sam and his reps reportedly knew about the doc before the NFL draft, but they didn't tell the Rams or any other team because they thought it would keep Sam from getting drafted. Oprah's network has tried to ease some of the fears of any kind of distraction by announcing that none of the documentary will be filmed at Rams facilities. Meanwhile, the LA Clippers season came to an end last night. They were eliminated by the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 6 of the playoffs. A very tough way to end a roller coaster postseason for the Clippers. This is trending on Bleacher Report. We now have a surveillance video showing Heisman Trophy winner Jameis Winston casually walking out of a grocery store with crab legs. He walks out with about $32 worth of crab legs and crawfish without paying. Winston later admitted to walking out of the store without paying and has already served several hours of community service. In the video,
80 and use promo code NOTME for 60 days of LifeLock identity theft protection and get a document shredder free. Call now 1-800-995-8180 or go to lifelock.com/notme.
To Drew at 9.
Good morning and happy Friday to you. I'm Jennifer Westhoven. All right, have you ever gone into a luxury store, even just up to a luxury counter, and the clerks were just rude to you? Well, it turns out it makes you want to buy more. What? That's making steam come out of my ears when that happens. But in a study, people who were treated badly wanted even more to buy a high-end brand. Now, two professors put this together. Morgan Ward of Southern Methodist University said it's just part of human nature to want to prove that you too belong in their exclusive club. I'll show you. But he said it only worked at high-end brands and only briefly because in the end it left a bad impression on the customer. So they said truly it is better if they are kind. Stocks took a big step down from record highs yesterday. The Dow tumbling 167 points, taking it down a peg, 16,446 at the close. Now, part of it, yesterday there were two signs that the American shopper may be in trouble. First, lousy results at Walmart, but also higher consumer prices. Lynn.
All right, Jen, thanks so much. Well, ex-NFL star Aaron Hernandez is now accused of following two guys from a club in Boston. This was in 2012. He's accused of driving up next to them and shooting them. He was charged yesterday. The DA says it doesn't appear Hernandez knew the victims before that run-in at the club. No word from his lawyer. And just keep in mind, this is a different charge than last year's murder charge. He's pleaded not guilty to that. This week's CNN hero is fighting fires right now in San Diego County. But when she's not protecting her community, she is inspiring women all around the world to overcome trauma. And this is what she does. Meet Robin Benicoska.
I initially got hurt in 2005. I had 46 surgeries in attempts to salvage the leg. And I finally decided on amputation. A lot of people view it as a loss, but I got my life back.
Very often, people are saying, okay, I survived, but now what? And we want to be that now what.
Good job, lovelies.
I was a world-class adventure racer. In the World Championships, I hit the deck, and the doctor said, you're never going to run again. I've had
We all have been there. with her fans on Twitter and Instagram, but you would imagine that Blunt wouldn't lead to something like this. You know, I don't know.
She's trying to be like you. She loves you.
She's a fan. The sensitivity chip seems like it's missing there to me.
Bad day. We've all had a bad day.
We all have been there, but something that's not missing if you're in San Francisco, or you won't be able to miss it, is this giant yellow box. It showed up in San Francisco yesterday in downtown. Apparently, it has Amazon on it.
Yeah, so it popped up. People were
Okay.
going, what? What is this? And just so you know, we don't have an official comment from Amazon, but the Wall Street Journal says we're probably going to find out today exactly what this is and whether or not it's coming to a town near you. Check it out. Seems like a new way Amazon wants to deliver. It's almost like a giant locker. It even says on it, "Hi, I'm Giant." But there's a touch screen on it. There you go. "Hello, my name is Giant." You basically put in your information and pick up what you bought online. So it may be that there are some things that are so commonly bought from Amazon that they say, forget waiting the 2 days, just come on over and pick it right up. Now, when you're getting a new app or trying something out and you click agree on the terms of service, exactly what are you agreeing to? CNN Money put together a list of the 8 worst terms of service ever. You'll see it as TOS. And one of them was LinkedIn, the social network. By the way, they say tucked in there, 91-word sentence of legalese that basically says we can do whatever we want with what you say here, whatever we want. So let's say you talk about a groundbreaking invention. We can legally steal that. We can take that and do whatever we want. We can invent it. And now, even though they have the right to do that, LinkedIn says we don't exercise it to the fullest. There's also an exercise app that claims to teach you 15 new moves. It's been downloaded more than 10,000 times. Guess what? It tracks exactly where you are, records your web browsing, and if you plug it into your computer, they can tap all of your computer's files. Emails from CNN to that place went unanswered. I mean, that basically means it's really just spyware camouflaged as an exercise app. Gotta watch out.
I'm going back to my rotary phone. I'm buying one on eBay today. Jen, thank you. So another set of rare twins was born this week at the very same hospital where those 2 little twins came out holding hands. Remember that? Plus, one big league ball coach has a